Hello and welcome or welcome back. My name is Selina and this is Bank of Me, and today is another cash stuffing day. So I don't have an awful lot to cash stuff, but about 200. So we are focusing on our annual goals today and maybe a few extra goals. So let's see how much I have. 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And then I do also have some coins I can put in. So let's get started. I hope your year is going well. It's springtime. Well, maybe just the calendar is showing springtime, but the weather might still be winter for you, as is for me. So, but I'm already in a springtime mood. So let's see. The first challenge is by Little Potato Saver, and it saves you 3,000 a year, and every month you just take it off, each week a different amount. So this week we have to save 90. Okay, and I want to reuse it, so I need to use a whiteboard marker. So let's go with 50, 70, 90. Oops. I don't know about you, but I always seem to have to put them in an order, biggest to smallest. It's just very satisfying to keep it instead of giving it to your bill companies. Anyway, we're all happy we can pay bills, so let's not worry about that. I just got a big one in again. Big utility bill. That makes me wonder, can I save something on utilities somehow? If you have any tips, let me know. Winter in general is more expensive than summer or spring, of course, and it's still pretty cold, so there's still a lot of energy being used, but still, it is not nothing. It is not nothing. Okay, so that's the first challenge. Next, a couple more annual ones, but they are much smaller. So the trick is never to touch them and always just to keep going, even with the small amounts, as it says here, one step at a time. So these challenges here, 3 challenges, are all by Nicola at the Frugal Cottage. And the first one saves you 5 a week. And when you're done with it, after a year, you will have saved 260, which will be a lovely little boost. So let's go with that. And you're supposed to save them on Fridays, but of course I do my cash stuffing video only once a week. So I do everything in one go. But it's a nice idea, isn't it? Every week on a certain day. And you really don't really notice it. It's so small. You could easily have bought yourself a coffee or whatever 5 gets you now, euros or dollars or whatever. It's not what it used to get you. So you can just put it away and you actually don't notice it. And it's easy to put it away in cash for me than having it in an account where you tend to just transfer it out again when you need it. But that's maybe just me. So 10 Tuesdays is next. So as the name says, you save 10 a week. I did some cash condensing, always just to get some change, because you know the bank doesn't always give you the denominations you want. So 10, lovely. Okay. So these ones are specific to 2026, of course, because they have the dates. But the next one is actually one you can reuse. And I think it's a great one. It's the most simple one, and I looked at these and thought, you know, there's not much there, you know, they're too low. what's the point? I can do so much more, and you don't do anything. So let's just be quiet and let's just be quiet and do these. So here I'm a little bit ahead of the game, and I'll continue to be. Maybe I can put even more in, which would be great. But because the amounts get bigger every week, so it goes from 1 to 52, depending on the week you're in. So this week it's going to be 12. And yes, I'll definitely reuse this one. I think this will be very useful. You just keep going and forget that you have it. So, and then if I have too many once I have too many coins, I think I'll just cash condense here as well. And those are my annual savings challenges. Lovely. Now, next is one that I'll do not with cash, but I do it with just a transfer. And the next challenge is by Clever Girl Finance, and it's a 26-week challenge where you save 1,378 in total. Same as the one I just did, the 52-week challenge, but this you do in half the time. And what I'm doing is I'm transferring this every week to my credit card to pay off a washing machine and also to save up for a new dryer. So that's what I'm doing. So 39 is going to be the amount this week. So let's just put this in, and I'm going to transfer it straight after the video. So I'll put it down here. Excellent. Okay, next I have another big challenge, and we shall see how we get on with this. So next is a challenge that needs to be completed by the end of autumn. So I need to save 5,000 up till the end of autumn, and what I'm doing is I'm using this money box that I cannot open, so I'm not gonna dip into it, and this super cute, adorable savings challenge book. You get it on Amazon. I can put in the link if you like, or the title, and you can give everything a purpose as you want. So I'm using it for various things, but mainly for the 5,000. So you have the individual challenges, and then you have a stack up challenge where you see the goal here is 5,500, and I already completed a few challenges. I did small ones. I did this one, which is great, and then now I'm at this here, and let's see, I would like to put in 50 because I don't want to put in too many smaller bills because it will be tricky to stuff them in. So I'm going to do 20 plus 25 is 45, and then I'm going to pick another one where I can put or color in the fiver. Let me see, something with a 5. Home. This one is a good one, the popcorn savings challenge. So I'm going to put a 5 in here, and the rest goes in here. So let's see. So let's take the 50, and we need some blue. So I think I'm a little bit behind, but I'm doing my best. I should be saving, I think 550 or something a month at minimum, but we'll see how far I get. And then let's do the popcorn challenge. And I have to write in when I started this. So I started this in March, oh, pen is dying, March 26. Okay, and for the popcorn, I don't know what this color is. Let's have a look. Maybe just one of, no, I want to color in one of the strips there. Let's do that. 5. Okay. Lovely. So that's the 5. So 45 plus 5. Okay. We're getting there. Slowly, slowly, but we're getting there. So let's put this in here. And let's see what else we can do. Because I have a few other goals, like wishes rather than needs, which is something we should not forget about. So I talked about my dreams, saving for your dreams before. Excellent. So this can go here. Now I'm also using this for courses I want to do and for other little goals, like I would really like to get a cat this year. And let me see. Yes, I'm going to do this one, I think. Yes, let's do that. And courses. So let's put 20 in courses. Last time I only put in 4, just symbolically to kind of get started, really. I'm gonna use, what will I use? I could use a green. Use a green, or I could use a light blue or pink, maybe pink. Let's go with the pink. Okay, so we need 10, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Excellent. Oh, this is a bit more bright than bit brighter than I thought. But okay, let's stick with this. And this one saves 40 in total, so I'm gonna do a few more of them to get the amount that I need. But yeah, I think it's really important not to forget about why we're doing all this. I mean, they can be tricky. There's always something popping up, and I know you're gonna focus on your emergency fund. That's one of my big goals this year, to finally have a 6-month emergency fund again, like I used to, which was so nice, so nice. So I'm working on it, but at the same time, you also want to live a life and spend your money intentionally on the things that actually do matter to you and that do improve your life and make it better. And one thing I really like to do is learning new things. So I really enjoy doing different courses, whether that's Pilates or meditation or photography. It's all good, and but all of these things of course cost money, so there we are. So that's good. That's a start on courses. Let me get my dream binder. There we are. That can go into courses. So yeah, whatever floats your boat. Courses. Okay, next, what do I want to do? I want to put in some money in the cat fund as well, because this is the year. This is the year I'll get a cat. I said that last year, didn't I? That's another thing, you know, I grew up with pets. I always had pets and I miss it. God, I miss it. But, you know, there's a lot to think about. Make sure you are set up in a good way before you commit to a cat or a pet in general. You know, that you won't move, that you're settled, everything is in place. And while you're renovating is not the best time to get a new pet. So that's very stressful, not just for the human, but for the pets, of course, as well. I'm nearly done with the renovations, but I still have a few things to do. So I will just quietly save up for it. Mortgage extra payment is another wish of mine. Chickens as well. Here's the cat fund. So let's get started again. I had some saved up as well already, and I had to clear it out. So that's why this is was empty, not anymore. Okay, so that's that. Now I just have a few euros left to play with, so maybe they can go into my emergency fund. So what do we have? We have 3, 8. Okay, let's see. I have my wonderful back to the 80s binder that is getting no love at the moment, even though I love it so much. And I would like to finish a challenge, but I don't have enough for this. That's a roll the dice one, roll the dice. There's one left here, and there is a few here, but I want to finish one, so let's go with this one. Let's go with this one. This one saves you 75 in total, so I have one left. Hopefully I don't owe myself anything after this. Let's give it a scratch, the 80s baby. And that's by the Budgeting Introvert. Very cute as well, very colorful. So a 7. Okay, we can handle that. That is nice. 7. Okay, let's do that. And then one is done. Yay! What I'm thinking is I'm not just going to replace straight away every challenge. I'll just leave it in until every challenge in the binder is completed, and then I freshen up and put in new challenges, just to give myself a chance, because I feel I'm stretching things very thin at the moment. Savings wise, you know, there's only so much you can do. That's great. So we have one finished. Yay! Okay. What do we do? It was 4. It was 9. I had 9, no? I had 2 and then... Yes, I had 9 euros. Sorry, I was just calculating. 7 minus 8 is definitely not 2. But yeah, I had 9. Okay, so I have 2 left. Now I could have a little look. Do I have anything here? One of my dream challenges that has like €1. As I said, in the home challenge, I don't want to put any coins, but I could put it in courses. Or I could put it into chickens. Chickens, huh? Okay. Let's go with that. Yes, let's go with chickens. So let me see. I'm gonna do 2, 1, and 2. Great. So another one started. Yes. Yeah, I think this savings challenge book is one of the best investments. At least for now, it seems to help me stick to it. Look, there's another €1 in there. I should color in one more, huh? So we have 3 in there now. Yes, let's color one more in. So 3. Yeah, I think this will help not to forget about my dreams and bigger things I need to prepare for while cash flowing all the little things that come my way. Where was it? There. Oh, I started a different one for chickens. That's why there was €1. Okay. I forgot about that one. Oh well, never mind. 50 and 60. Yes, chickens also hopefully this year, but we shall see how the year goes. So that's it for me for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope your week is going well, and I hope you have a lot of fun saving. It's very addictive once you get started, and you really try to find cash everywhere and see if you can squeeze something out. And it's fun to try. Even the digital one, I must say, is actually fun to do, because you really see it going down. And while Of course, for lots of people, it makes much more sense to just, why don't you just put in 200 euros in one go? What's your problem? But clearly that didn't work. So you have to work with yourself and gamify things. And this is definitely a great option. So thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week, and I see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.